Tonight at 5, dangerous heat and humidity across southern Wisconsin is here to stay for a bit. Everything you need to know about this week's alert days. Plus, we'll share how parents can keep kids cool in this warmer weather. You're watching News 3 Now at 5. Well, it is hot out there today. It'll be even hotter tomorrow. Alert days in the forecast today through Thursday for dangerous heat and humidity. We have live team coverage tonight. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti on the weather patio. Jalen Banks is live at Elver Park showing us how parents are keeping kids safe in this heat. But we'll start with Gary on the weather patio and our first warn forecast. Gary?
It is steamy out here, and it's going to get even worse for tomorrow. In fact, the western part of our viewing area has worse this afternoon. Let's start out by taking a look at the first warn weather alert days that we have in the forecast. They continue through Thursday for potential for high temperatures tomorrow to be near 100 and probably low to mid 90s on Thursday. Heat index readings, especially tomorrow, could be up around 110 degrees. That is just dangerously hot. Heat advisories are in effect until 9 p.m. for Dane County and areas to the west and south and north. But to the west, there are excessive heat warnings already in effect that run through 8 p.m. Thursday for southwestern Wisconsin. Juneau and Adams counties, as well as the rest of southern Wisconsin, an excessive heat warning for tomorrow from 10 a.m. until 9 p.m. And for Thursday, there's an excessive heat watch from 9 p.m. actually tomorrow evening all the way through 8 p.m. on Thursday for much of southern Wisconsin. Visible cloud track shows the clouds just dissipating across Iowa and Illinois. That's a sign that the mid-levels of the atmosphere are getting very warm, and the air is just sinking and drying out, and that just allows the sun to bake down. Here are current temperatures. Cooler closer to Lake Michigan, 70s there, but Madison is at 87, and out to the west, temperatures are in the lower 90s over southwestern Wisconsin. Now we'll zoom into Dane County, and you can see it's already close to 90 degrees in the western portion of the county, whereas out to the east, it's still 86 in Deerfield, although it is 90 in Edgerton. You factor in the humidity, it feels like it's 95 in Edgerton, 90 in Madison, 90 in Cross Plains, and out to the west, heat index readings already in the triple digits over southwestern Wisconsin. And again, these numbers are going to go higher for tomorrow because dew point temperatures, they're in the upper 60s in Madison, are in the upper 70s just west of the Mississippi River in northeastern Iowa. So look for temperatures to only drop into the upper 70s by late evening and then pretty much stay steady overnight. That also adds to the threat because of the possibility that the heat index stays warm overnight and people just can't cool themselves down overnight. Later on, I'll take a look at how long this heat will last and how hot it'll be before that happens.
Gary, thank you. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, more than 8,500 daily heat records have been broken across the U.S. in just the last 30 days. NOAA says at least 445 more daily heat records could break this week alone. Most are expected across the central and eastern U.S. as an extremely dangerous heat wave continues to build. Temperatures could reach between 110 and 115 degrees in some areas. So, is the heat stopping families from going outdoors? The short answer, at least for now, locally, is no. Jalen Banks joins us live at Elver Park on what parents are doing to keep kids safe in this heat. Jalen?
Well, Eric, as you just pointed out, and Gary, the next few days will be dangerously hot, but as you can see behind me, that's not stopping parents from coming out and bringing their kids out to enjoy the summer. I spoke to one mother this afternoon, and she says she takes her daughter out early in the morning or later in the night to beat the heat. She also adds that in the heat, think less of yourself and more about your child.
We definitely take more breaks thinking of her. If she's looking sweaty, we make sure she gets in some shade. You know, for us, we'll stay outside and do yard work until we're exhausted, but we make sure she gets inside and gets some rest.
There you go. Another thing to be mindful of are hot surfaces such as swings, slides, benches, and anything else that might possibly be a heat conductor. Tonight at 6, we'll hear from a doctor that can speak to how the heat affects children and some tips to keep them safe. Reporting in Madison at Elver Park, Jalen Banks, News 3 Now.
And Jalen, thank you. And there are cooling centers all across southern Wisconsin to help people beat the heat, and that includes the Beloit Public Library, Janesville's Public Library, the Middleton Police Department, Orfordville's Village Hall, and the Verona Public Library. You'll find a full list of cooling centers at channel3000.com. And we'll continue our coverage on the heat alert days tonight on News 3 Now at 6 and 10, and also keep you informed about how you can stay cool this week. New at 5, Operation Fresh Start is expanding its training to help prepare Dane County youth for green careers. The organization says industries like construction and land management are evolving, and with it comes the need for a future workforce ready to build upon that evolution to improve our future. Many low-income youth lack job search skills and advanced credentials to compete with other candidates for career positions in climate fields, but Operation Fresh Start wants to change that.
Our goal is to make sure young people at Fresh Start are prepared for those opportunities, those good family supporting jobs in green building and in the conservation fields.
Ascendium Education Group just awarded Operation Fresh Start a $300,000 grant to help the organization improve and expand its training program. It'll consist of traditional trades with expansion into several aspects of natural resource management, including energy infrastructure and the conservation of urban tree canopies. Looking ahead to tomorrow, flags will fly at half-staff in honor of a Jackson County veteran whose body has finally returned home decades after he lost his life in battle. U.S. Army Corporal Donald DuPont of Alma Center was reported missing in action during the Korean War. The 22-year-old went missing after a battle near the Chosin Reservoir in North Korea in 1950. In 2018, North Korea turned over 55 boxes containing remains of American service members killed during the war, and DuPont's remains were identified. He'll be buried in Fairchild tomorrow. The best contract in history. That's what the Teamsters president is calling the latest labor agreement approved by the union's UPS membership today. Hanging in the balance was a possible strike that could have crippled shipping across the U.S. Laura Aguirre has the details.
Strike averted for now. The Teamsters say a majority of their UPS union members voted to accept the company's latest 5-year contract. Teamsters leadership and the company initially avoided an August 1st strike with a tentative labor deal that both sides called a win. Still, it was up to the union's rank and file to lock it in at the ballot box. Inside the new contract, pay raises for both full and part-time employees, cost of living raises, and the elimination of a 2-tiered pay system between new and existing hires. All workers will be moved to the higher scale immediately under the approved agreement. This is also good news for the nation's economy. UPS claims to move about 6% of America's gross domestic product each year, delivering on average more than 18 million packages a day so far this year. And now they'll keep on rolling.
Yeah, at least probably a couple times a month.
UPS and Prime, and you see the Prime vans all around.
I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
Another big win for UPS workers. All new vans purchased starting next year will have air conditioning, but the company stopped short of promising to retrofit existing trucks with AC. As 2024 GOP presidential candidates prepare for the first primary debate, the party's frontrunner, former President Donald Trump, is skipping it altogether. In Georgia alone, Trump is facing 13 felony counts, including a RICO charge of conspiring with 18 others to overturn the 2020 presidential election in that state. His lawyers agreed to a $200,000 cash bond to be released. As part of the agreement, he will not be allowed to discuss the case with co-defendants except through his attorneys and is banned from intimidating witnesses, including on social media. The former president said he will turn himself in on Thursday.
I am confident that when the law is faithfully applied in this proceeding, all of my co-defendants and I will be fully vindicated.
Several of the 19 indicted, including attorney John Eastman, who allegedly worked with Trump on ways to stop electoral ballot counting, have already turned themselves in to authorities. The eyes of the country will be on Wisconsin tomorrow as Republican candidates meet for their first presidential debate. But what does it mean for our state? Political reporter Will Keneally has more.
So Eric, just yesterday, this entire plaza in front of the Fiserv Forum was completely empty. Now the media have set up camp and candidates are starting to trickle in over the next 24 hours. So ahead of this important debate, the question remains, what's the importance here for us in Wisconsin?
Wisconsin is now one of 50 states. We're one of 5 for 2024. The road to the White House runs through Wisconsin.
This is what Wisconsin Republican Party Chairman Brian Schimming expects will resonate with Wisconsin voters.
I think what's going to appeal to Wisconsin voters is somebody of conservative values and common sense solutions. I mean, people are looking for presidents and for administrations in Washington are going to be relevant to the problems that people in Wisconsin face every day.
And he says it's not just about what's going on the debate stage.
So I always say, I remember when they used to call us flyover country, and now truly the Midwest is fly-in country.
It's about the broader impact we will see in Wisconsin.
There'll be millions of dollars flowing into the economy just because of this debate on Wednesday night, and we're expecting $200 million for the convention next year. So that helps the Milwaukee economy, helps the Wisconsin economy. It's more jobs, it's more small businesses that get help.
We will have full coverage of this first presidential debate throughout the day tomorrow. Reporting from Milwaukee, Will Keneally, News 3 Now.
And as Will mentioned, we'll have live team coverage of the debate from Milwaukee all day tomorrow. News 3 Now this morning anchor Chris Stanford will give you everything you need to know in the morning. And Will and Catherine Merck will be tracking the debate live from Fiserv Forum throughout the evening. Police in Sun Prairie are looking for a 23-year-old man who they say is connected to a shooting earlier this year. Kaylon Phillips was wanted in connection to the May 1st shooting that injured a 15-year-old boy in the 900 block of Aspen Place in Sun Prairie. Police say Phillips is about 5'9", 165 pounds, has the word Chapo tattooed above his right eye. Police say several warrants have been issued for his arrest for other incidents. If you see him or know where he is, you're asked to contact Sun Prairie Police. A disturbing new report from the CDC finds 1 in 5 women reported mistreatment during maternity care. The CDC analyzed data from a survey of about 2,400 women back in April and found disparities by race or ethnicity and insurance types. 30% of those reporting mistreatment were black, followed by 29% Hispanic, 27% multiracial. Women with no insurance reported experiencing more mistreatment than those with private insurance.
We're talking about receiving no response to requests for help, being shouted at or scolded, not having their physical privacy protected, and being threatened with withholding treatment or made to accept unwanted treatment.
Doctors say this can have negative consequences for both the mother and baby. The CDC says it's working through various initiatives to advance fair and equitable treatment during pregnancy and birth. The Vital Signs report also looked at discrimination, with 29% of mothers experiencing it. Overall, the most common reasons were age, weight, and income. A new study found mothers who follow the Mediterranean diet while pregnant could improve their children's cognitive, social, and emotional development. Researchers looked at more than 1,200 high-risk mothers in a random clinical trial. Some followed the Mediterranean diet. Others were assigned to yoga and mindfulness sessions. In a follow-up session 2 years after the women gave birth, the babies whose mother followed the Mediterranean diet had higher cognition. Next at 5, Gary has our complete forecast as heat settles into southern Wisconsin, plus how the hot temperatures could impact local roadways. Those stories after the break. And a check in the markets in Tuesday trading. More red numbers for the Dow Jones Industrial Average, falling another 175 points. The Nasdaq was up 8. The S&P 500 lost a dozen. We'll be right back.
Attention homeowners, we're looking for 50 homeowners who need a new bath or shower. We want to evaluate our custom bathing solutions in real homes for safety and convenience. Call Mad City Baths, Wisconsin's #1 remodeler and trusted local source for American-made baths and showers installed in as little as 1 day. And with our price lock guarantee, we'll guarantee your price for 1 year. Now 50 homeowners will save. Receive free installation of a new bath or shower. 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 24 months. Senior and military discounts, plus call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call with zip code and location to qualify, 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
At Lawton Cates, justice means helping with your medical bills, standing up to the insurance company, and demanding compensation for lost time at work. And there's never a fee until we deliver results for you. Your life counts. Lawton Cates.
Fjords has been crafting beautifully designed functional furniture since 1941. Every aspect of Fjord's furniture has been carefully engineered to create a higher level of relaxation. Visit the Century House today and view our extensive lineup. Experience the unmatched relaxation you can only achieve in Fjord's furniture. Relaxation made beautiful. Visit the Century House at 3420 University Avenue in Madison or online at centuryhouseinc.com.
Create your perfect room for entertaining, relaxing, and more with patio enclosures. Right now, get 25% off your sunroom. Plus, enjoy exceptional financing. Call today.
Patio enclosures.
Give any room a fresh look with 11% off Mohawk flooring at Menards. Mohawk tile features ceramic, porcelain, and mosaic tiles to fit any decor. Clean Protect Point Park floor and wall tiles protect against bacteria. Just $159 each after 11% rebate. Elevate your other living spaces with Mohawk's laminate flooring. Mohawk laminate floors are durable, waterproof, and easy to install. Perfect Seal Conception's 10 laminate flooring is $249 per square foot after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
High temperatures will be near 100 degrees, and the humidity will make it feel even hotter tomorrow. At 6, I'll let you know how high the heat index will get.
Then Catherine Merck sits down with former Wisconsin Governor Tommy Thompson. Hear his experience as a previous presidential candidate. That's tonight at 6.
Get ready for an improved news experience. The all-new Channel 3000 News app is here. Experience a website-like layout and swipe through articles without returning to the home screen. Download the Channel 3000 News app, powered by News 3 Now.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Tropical storm Harold makes landfall in southern Texas on Padre Island as the remnants of Hillary shatter records out west. Add to that about 100 million people dealing with heat alerts, and Ivan Rodriguez has the latest details.
Powerful tropical storm strength winds unleashing fury on southern Texas, putting more than 1 million people under tropical storm warnings, triggering a local state disaster in Port Aransas. The city is under the threat of imminent disaster, injury, or loss of life or property. Meanwhile, Hillary, the first tropical storm to strike California in 84 years, rewriting rainfall record books in Idaho, Montana, Oregon, and Nevada.
Crazy rain. It's been pouring down like, I don't know, it's been nuts.
And triggering heavy flooding.
This was an extreme fashion. This is something that was unforeseen.
On top of dealing with disasters,
at the height of Hurricane Hillary, we experienced an outage of our main power to the hospital.
With elevators down, emergency crews evacuated more than 200 patients from White Memorial Hospital in Los Angeles.
Firefighters needed to assist with transporting the patients downstairs while we staged our ambulances in a very well-coordinated manner.
This is an extremely dangerous heat wave built across the central U.S. Blistering temperatures have shattered more than 8,500 daily heat records across the country in the last 30 days. Sweltering temperatures and the lack of air conditioning are delaying the start of some school districts in Illinois.
Staff and kids, there's health concerns. Whenever it's that hot, it is really challenging to sit in a space for 6-7 hours.
I'm Ivan Rodriguez reporting.
And speaking of that, here in Madison, Edgewood High School tomorrow and Thursday has switched to half days. Students will be let out about 11:05 a.m. due to the heat. And with more complete details on this heat we'll be dealing with, let's go to Gary in our first warn forecast.
Yeah, not only is it dangerously hot, we could be dealing with record high temperatures for the next couple of days, as well as record warm low temperatures. Now, taking a look at the record book, today we were shy of records. Low temperature 61. We weren't expecting to hit the record warm low of 72. High so far 87. Record high for today 94. But tomorrow's record high is 98, set back in 1947. I'm predicting a high of 99. And in the morning, the low of 77 would also break a record for the warmest low temperature, that being 74, set back in 1948. The 77 for the record warm low on Thursday, that record goes back to 1869. That is the first year Madison was keeping weather records here. And the high temperature of 93 forecast now looks like it'll be a little shy of the record high of 98. But take a look at the heat index forecast for tomorrow. We could be looking at heat index readings somewhere between 105 and maybe 110, 111, 112. That is just dangerously hot when you're dealing with those kinds of heat index readings, because your body just can't cool itself when the combination of heat and humidity get that high. 3 things you need to know in the forecast. Again, near record temperatures possible for the next couple of days. We're still looking at the dangerously high heat index readings tomorrow, from 100 to 110 and up to 100, maybe even a little bit higher on Thursday. And then heat and humidity break for the weekend. We're looking at a really nice forecast once we hit the weekend and into next week, but we have this heat to go through first. Temperatures upper 80s in Madison, 93 in La Crosse. Take a look at what's happening out to the west. Even worse. Triple-digit heat up into Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Omaha, Nebraska, 98 degrees. And look at the dew points. Almost 80 degrees in Omaha, 81 for the dew point in Kansas City. That is unbelievably humid, and you factor those together. This is what it feels like. It feels like it's almost 120 degrees in Omaha, and unfortunately, the bulk of that heat is going to be over us for tomorrow. You can see the central part of the country right now. This whole area under excessive heat warnings, including all of southern Wisconsin, excessive heat watches out to the west. This is going to continue for at least a couple of days. Heat advisory continues until 9 o'clock tonight for Dane County and areas to the west and to the south for heat index readings that could be up into the lower to middle 90s. And then excessive heat warnings through 8 p.m. Thursday for southwestern Wisconsin. The rest of us under a heat warning from 10 a.m. tomorrow until 9 p.m. tomorrow evening. And then after that, an excessive heat watch from 9 p.m. tomorrow evening all the way through 8 p.m. on Thursday. So again, the possibility is there for another day of excessive heat on Thursday. Planning your night across Dane County, 79 for the low in Belleville, 78 in Wanakee, 77 in Middleton. Across the rest of southern Wisconsin, Prairie du Chien, La Crosse might not drop below 80 degrees for the overnight low temperature. And then for tomorrow, 99. Again, the record high for Madison is 98, so that would set a record, and we could be looking at heat index readings up around 110. In fact, future track heat index readings early tomorrow morning already in the 80s. By late afternoon, we're dealing in middle triple digits to maybe close to 110 in some spots. Even tomorrow night, those heat index readings stay above 80 degrees. That just puts extra stress on the body if you don't have air conditioning. And on Thursday, we're still looking at the potential for heat index readings up into the triple digits. First one, 7 to 10 day forecast. Friday, not as warm, maybe enough humidity to spark a thunderstorm in the afternoon and evening, and then after that, it gets really nice. The weekend into next week, temperatures warm up gradually, but the humidity levels stay low. A very nice looking forecast at that point, only we could probably use some rain. As we look at our first one, traffic right now. On the Beltline, things looking pretty good. A few minor slowdowns approaching Stoughton Road. Not hearing of any road buckles yet. That'll be the case, I'm sure, tomorrow with the high heat. Normal travel times on the Beltline as well as Sun Prairie to downtown on the inbound side. Outbound from downtown to Sun Prairie takes you 22 minutes. It's a quick 15 minutes from middle to the Sauk City on US 12 and an average time from the Beltline to Janesville on I-3990. That's your News 3 Now First One traffic.
All right, Gary, thank you. And officials are asking drivers to be extra cautious as this week's extreme heat could impact our roads. Experts with the Department of Transportation say the pavement, especially concrete, can expand and contract with the extreme temps at a certain point that the material simply runs out of room to expand, causing blowouts or pavement buckling.
Sometimes it's so bad that it causes a safety issue. So if you see that and it doesn't appear that it's been reported, please reach out to the police 911, and we have a reporting system. We can get out there and fix it.
If you spot a buckling road, the DOT also encourages drivers to slow down, put your hazard lights on to alert other drivers nearby. Coming up, exploring without risks, how a new website is helping women who travel alone feel safer. The details next at 5. Stay with us.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Absolutely a good investment because we're happy.
Mad City has more than 50,000 satisfied customers and an A+ rating with the BBB. We can replace your old outdated bathtub with a beautiful walk-in shower or new walk-in tub installed in as little as 1 day, infused with Microban antimicrobial protection for easy cleaning. And now 50 homeowners will receive special savings. Free installation of a new bath or shower, 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 24 months. Senior military discounts. Plus, if you call Mad City Baths now during this program, you'll receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call with zip code and location to qualify 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something in the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Well, today we're going to see one for ourselves and let you be the judge. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes, and as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. Even watching the video, this is a real, it's a model, but it's a real guy with real bags underneath his eyes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
And I did this to my father. We were at home. So we applied it to his under eye bags. And let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view. And now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. He calls me every single month saying, "Hey, Annette, I'm out of Plexiderm, please send me more." And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. The way you want to do it is you want to have a clean, dry face. You use a small amount because it's so powerful. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
This Labor Day is the best time to try Plexiderm at our starter price of only $14.95. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
A new website aims to make women feel safer when traveling alone or visiting a country they're unfamiliar with. It's called Greet Her, and it pairs female travelers with female tour guides. Christine Lazar shows us how it works.
Jen Emery got bitten by the travel bug early, but traveling alone as a woman does come with risks.
At nighttime, you get a little nervous if you want to go out or if you're at a museum too long and like night starts to fall, like getting back to your hotel room or maybe even streets that you don't know that maybe you shouldn't go down versus others. Those are things that even on my 50th country still go through my head.
It's those feelings that prompted Vanessa Corral, an avid traveler herself, to create the website Greet Her.
I just was tired of people telling me, don't go to Egypt because as a woman, you shouldn't go alone. Don't go to Guatemala because it's unsafe.
Greet Her matches female travelers with female tour guides.
And we do this by vetting everybody, including you as a traveler.
Jen Emery hired a tour guide through Greet Her for her trips to Chile and Amsterdam. Users can hire their Greet Her for an entire day or just a few hours. That female local guide will not only show the traveler what her city has to offer, she will share safety tips from which streets and neighborhoods can be dangerous to how to use public transportation safely. They are currently in 90 countries and 550 cities. What you'll pay depends on the city you're visiting. 2.5 hours with a Greet Her in San Francisco will cost you around $75, whereas the same amount of time in Mexico will cost you $55. Christine Lazar, CBS News, Los Angeles.
And stay with us for a final check of your First Warn forecast.
Send them back to school looking and seeing their best. Get premium eyewear and A+ patient care from the experienced team at Shopko Optical. Cross off eye exams on your back-to-school checklist. Schedule their comprehensive exam today.
Mad City Baths takes the hassle out of bathroom remodeling with high-quality American-made baths and showers backed with a lifetime warranty. Choose from premium wall patterns including white travertine, Othello, and many more. And with our price lock guarantee, we'll guarantee your price for 1 year. And now 50 homeowners who need a new bath or shower will receive special savings. Free installation of a new bath or shower, 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 24 months. Senior military discounts, plus call Mad City Baths now. Last chance to call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call with zip code and location to qualify, 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
There's nothing better than a great night's sleep on a new Tempur-Pedic mattress from Steinhafels. And right now, save up to $700 on adjustable base sets. Plus, get $300 in Steinhafels cash. Tempur-Pedic Queen mattresses start at just $42 per month when you use Steinhafels 72-month financing. Tempur-Pedic mattresses are designed to make aches and pains a thing of the past by relieving pressure points and supporting the body as no other mattress can. Shop in-store or online at steinhafels.com.
Set summer in motion with the most electrifying Honda vehicles yet, like the CR-V and the Accord. both with available hybrid powertrains, designed to deliver more thrilling performance and more innovative tech. Make every adventure more electrifying with Honda, the most awarded brand in Car and Driver 10 Best history. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Trust your feet to Morgan's shoes.
Why Nout? Why not? Feel the comfort and durability of Nout footwear at Morgan Shoes. Nout shoes and sandals feature full-grain leathers in a multitude of colors. Nout's cork and latex composite insole is designed for daily comfort and support, and they are made to last. You'll enjoy Nout's luxury. Shop Morgan Shoes Hilldale for your next pair.
Morgan Shoes, trusted since 1961.
Morgan Shoes Hilldale.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Shopko Optical welcomes more insurance plans than ever. Call to book an exam and verify coverage.
We've got a lot of news to cover tonight. Fatal school bus crash, leaving 1 dead and more than 20 kids injured in a tragic collision with a minivan. We've got the new details tonight about the investigation into how that crash happened. That and more news on the CBS Evening News.
And coming up in 30 minutes, the summer heat may stop some from having fun outdoors, but there are other ways to enjoy yourselves. We'll go over to Marcus Cinema tonight on News 3 Now at 6. Any way they can find relief would be a good idea. Get out of the heat because it is coming.
Yeah, it's here, especially over the western part
really
of our
getting
area.
hot in the next couple
days. But tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow and maybe Thursday as well. There's the live view from the WISC-TV Skycam. That just looks hot. I mean, there's hardly a cloud in the sky. It's just hazy out there, and it is increasingly humid. Current temperatures right now, 91 in Bosqueville, 92 in Prairie du Chien. Madison's at 87. Got to get closer to Lake Michigan to see cooler temperatures there because of a lake breeze. But in Dane County, 90 in Edgerton, almost 90 in Cross Plains and Middleton, Sauk City. And the factor in the humidity, it feels like 100 in Prairie du Chien, 102 in Bosqueville. And it'll be hotter tomorrow.
Well, more updates in 30 minutes on News 3 Now at 6. CBS Evening News is next.